Good evening. Welcome to the BLND podcast. The boys are here on YouTube tonight because Twitch is down. Let's talk about that for a second. Don't know what happened. No one's gonna know what happened because Twitch is very good at keeping their shit under wraps. So Twitch is down. We should hopefully be back to the normal platform next week. But for now, we're going to be doing it on the old YouTube channel. So, hope everyone's having a good evening. Sorry that we're running a little bit late tonight. As you can assume, we had a little bit of troubles this evening getting everything set up. But we're here. We're ready to go. We got a good show planned. And without further ado, let me bring the co-hosts on. So, boys, why don't you unmute?
What up?
Jesus Christ, Seth.
Well, you didn't tell me to say anything.
I said, boys, unmute. That means talk.
Well, I unmuted.
Fair.
That's fair. So hopefully everything, hopefully all the audio sounds good. We heard earlier that when we did a test, Jerry's audio was a little jacked up, so I'm hoping that it sounds good.
Which is weird because it sounds fine in the call.
Yeah, it sounds fine everywhere else, so hopefully everything's all good.
Please let us know if we all sound like shit, basically.
I know I sounded good, but yeah. Anyway, so we have a good show planned. Well, Jerry and I have a good show planned. Josh has his issues getting the mail.
Which are legitimate, so.
It's a legitimate concern for Josh. But, all right, Chris says we're good, so beautiful.
Cool.
So, biggest news to start the show off with. If you guys are mixers, which you wouldn't be listening to the show if you weren't, head on over. Just, you know, bring your fucking happy little asses over to fucking bullcityflavors.com and pick up some stuff. Because today, and today only, 100% of the proceeds are going to relief for victims of Hurricane Harvey. Hurricane Steve Harvey.
Oh, God.
The memes don't stop even in the midst of a tragedy.
So pretty. If you don't buy something by the end of the night, you don't love America. And that is not okay.
I'm not buying anything tonight because I don't have money. RIP! But anyway, no. Head on over to Bull City. Get yourself some flavors. And those monies that you send for those flavors are going to go supporting the victims in Texas. So you're getting yourself some flavors. You're helping some people out. You can feel good inside. And you can possibly transfer some of those good feelings and warm the void that is in my chest. And I'm an edgelord, so deal with it. But anyway, that's all we got about BCF. So, and we got our fourth co-host. Here he is, boys. Y'all know that fucking
It's
setup.
just a wall.
It's just a wall. The fourth co-host tonight is just a wall.
We got chair. We got wall chair.
Fucking closet.
Yeah. But tonight, big thing we're gonna be talking about is this. I'm gonna fucking grab them all real quick. Hold up. Tonight, we're gonna mainly be talking about these bad boys. Oh,
yeah.
Dropped him. But yeah, you know what's up. You know what's good. The new Flavour flavors that just released.
Not released.
Not released to the public, but released to us.
At least, yeah.
Oh, there he is in the fucking classic tank.
I already know, honestly, what my favorite one is by far, so.
Yeah, true. So before we get into a deep dive on the flavors themselves, let's do a quick little rundown of the lineup on this first drop. We got Morning Mimosa, Root Beer, Graham Cracker, Blackberry Blossom, Vanilla Bean, and everyone's favorite, Popcorn. We're not even going to worry about popcorn. We're going to leave that one to the side.
Popcorn actually smells fucking delicious.
It smells delicious.
It smells delicious.
Use it under 0.5%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I haven't tested any of it, but it smells so good.
It smells great. If you take it seriously over 1%, I'd even say it starts getting into vomit territory real quick.
Yeah.
It's just it's got butter. It's got a butter note in it, I think. Like, at least to me. So it's one of those, like, in the right spot. It's I can see it being really great, but if you overdo it, it's, you know, it's a quick road down.
Did they manage to translate any of the salt along with it?
I'm not sure yet.
I haven't
done it fully proper.
I haven't done a proper test on any of them yet because I don't have enough bottles right now. I got to order some, but we're doing.
Well, do you want to guess what my favorite one is?
Well, I already know what your favorite one is.
I know you do.
Cracker, I'm guessing.
Nope.
Vanilla bean?
That's second.
Ooh, morning mimosa.
Nope.
Oh shit! Then that's my three. I'm not gonna guess all 6 of them.
Dude,
I'm gonna guess root beer.
Yeah,
root beer
is actually.
Dude, have you tried
it's
it?
so
Did
good.
you try it with vanilla bean? Because vanilla bean smells just like.
Vanilla bean is really great too. Yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna try. No, like those two together seem like they were like made for each other.
Real quick.
Because holy shit, the root beer is fantastic.
Guys, let me know if I'm fucking yelling because I bought some new headphones on Mass Drop. These motherfuckers, these little tiny motherfuckers.
Those
Oh, you got them?
I got in on that $40 blue box that was like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
The Think Sound, and I managed to get the $120 earbuds that they were having out of that $40 blue box, and I can't hear shit that's not in my ears.
You don't sound like you're yelling. You sound fine.
Okay, because like all I can hear is my voice in my own head.
Yeah.
Man, these fucking things are just. I'm super impressed with the quality and the fucking power that these things drive at that size.
Hold on, we're not in the tech segment
I'm
yet.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get
Yo.
to that.
I got a question about the popcorn.
Hang on. I just got an email from Bryson. You want to hear something fucked up?
What?
Bryson said, the popcorn, I did a 5% test here in the office. Single flavor vape, and it was buttery popcorn. So give it a try after you do the low percentage.
I got
5%
I'll mix that up. I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'll
do that. Yeah,
it.
do that.
All right,
I think it's got a range.
It does. It's yeah. So I want to do a quick little thing real quick. Sorry, Josh. I know, Josh. You're going to have a fucking aneurysm. Just chill for a second. Vaping 101 says, what's up, guys? You aren't using Twitch anymore. I was looking for you over there, and I got sucked into watching some half-naked girl on an IRL channel. It was so bad, and 1,300 people were watching. Vaping, Twitch, for whatever reason right now, is super fucky. It looks like they might be getting it sorted out because I'm getting notifications that a lot of my followers are going live. So we might have just jumped the gun a little early on that. But Twitch was super fucky for almost the last 5 hours, and we just decided to do a YouTube. So it's cool.
Yeah, all night it's been like even half of the people that I'm used to seeing, you know, they're nightly, they can't get on.
At one point, I think the top game was still League of Legends, and it was like 1,000 viewers.
Yeah, even a couple hours ago, the top was Shroud at 6,000. He normally has like 30.
Yeah, right. So, Josh, go.
All right, got some questions about that popcorn. A, would you be able to use a little bit of sucralose to mimic a kettle corn popcorn, do you think?
Possibly.
It smells like it.
Yeah, like smell-wise, it smells fantastic.
Yeah.
It smells amazing.
And B, what about like a caramel almond popcorn?
Right.
Would that work? Maybe use a little bit of butterscotch?
I could see that. I could see that, yeah. I could see it
Christ,
working.
Cole.
I just still haven't. I've basically done a test of what would be a 3.5%. That's all I've done with it.
Yeah.
So I'm still working it out.
All right, so at 5%, it smells phenomenal.
But no, it smells great. Yeah.
I can definitely smell butter. I can smell the popcorn, and I don't know if they meant to make it caramel corn, but that's what I'm getting from on the nose.
Well, that's what I was just asking about, actually.
It's buttery as fuck.
It smells very, very caramelly. Caramel? How would you use?
Yes.
How would you use caramel as an adverb?
Caramely, probably.
I think it becomes caramely.
Yeah.
caramelly.
Nah, that just sounds weird.
So does the caramely.
Caramely flows better. Caramelly, just like
Caramelli sounds like a fucking Italian name.
Yeah. It sounds like something Dentman's parents thought about naming him.
I mean,
Karen Filippelli.
Caramelli Vespucci Fettuccine, come over here.
it's all I'm saying is it's Carmelo Anthony, not Caramello Anthony.
Yeah, but it's not Caramelllo.
True, but
Fear said mine leaked and it got all over everything. I did not even try it, and it was all I could taste for 6 hours after opening the package.
All right, let's see how my Hadley's doing. I don't remember dripping anything on it.
Definitely say though, try the root beer afterwards, because god damn, it's so good.
I'll take your word for it, cause fuck you. Yo, why did Gretchen get all angry when I fucking oh, dude? Like,
Gretch, it's Grandma Gretch, dude.
Well, that's like their safe place, and you crashed it.
You crashed Modwall.
I'm sorry that I'm not like them. I'm not gonna be like, you guys are great. I miss you guys so much.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna be like, y'all can eat my dick for all I care. And then 3 days later, I'll be like, so is anyone around?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you suddenly Discord goes quiet, and then Colt's all alone and scared.
Yo, you home? Trying to roll through.
Sliding into them DMs looking for a fucking quick fucking fix.
Just tell me how funny I am.
So full disclosure here, I don't, like I said, I don't have bottles to do proper mixed testes. Mixed testes? No, I don't have bottles to do proper test mixes in. So I'm doing the old Jerry classic here, and I'm just soaking the fucking cotton and VG, and then dripping a drop on each coil. And before I talk shit, but I'm not talking shit because it works beautifully.
Real quick, boys, where are we streaming?
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube. Okay, Twitch is up now, so you know.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
It's slowly getting back up, yeah.
But I'm not gonna end the stream and fucking change it, so fuck it.
What is it? Beginner blending?
Yes. Yeah, there's an ad Jerry did an ad here.
I did here.
Don't use the ad everyone.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking piss off the old fucking...
The fucktards that can't turn off their notifications like a bunch of cocksuckers.
Got them.
Yo, they fucking idiots, though. Wow, nice job putting it in live show chat, dickhead.
Put it in main chat, dickhead. More viewer possibility.
Yeah, but there's a reason why live show chat exists.
Are you Wayne? I forgot.
Well, no, but we got our shit taken away for that. So
I mean, just have some dignity and be a cam girl. All right, Colt, are you gonna?
Speaking of that, if you guys want to hit up my Twitch after this, I'm gonna be cam whoring it up. This tank's gonna drop down a few inches.
Jesus.
I'll start doing handstands and shit, stretching my legs.
You should. What you should do is you should join the fitness community, because for some reason, 90% of the time I log on to Twitch, it just recommends the fitness community on my first streaming page. I'm just like,
maybe it's trying to tell you something.
Dude, I'll just start a stream 1,000 push-ups in a day where I just do 10 push-ups every 10 minutes.
Hey, that's within the rules. You're just supposed to do something within every half hour.
All right, everyone, shut up. Colt, are you gonna do a popcorn test?
Hey, shout out Fear for putting that at here. 1 second, because these wicks are wet as fuck, and I don't know what the fuck I put on them.
Oh Jesus! Well, it looks like rose milk. It looks like it's fucking.
Dude, I don't vape Wayne's recipes.
Right.
At first it was because I don't know. They just didn't appeal to me. But now it's more like
a pride thing.
Yeah.
It's the same reason. It's the same reason I don't vape Colt's recipes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I got so bored with vaping new mixes and just trying to make new shit that I actually bought a pack of cigarettes the other day.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I've just been like, yeah, fuck it, I'll leave my mod at home. I'll smoke cigarettes at work today, and then I'll come home and try to find a mix that I enjoy. But And really, the only thing that I think is gonna get me out of this slump, as bad as it sounds, is a fucking strawberry cream.
Oh
Because
no.
because you can make a banging
Yeah,
strawberry
that's true.
cream
That's true.
that really satisfies you really easily, and it just gets you back in there. They're the pregame fuck, you know?
Yeah.
It gets your head in the game.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that is true because
I've got one you can try.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you been working on one?
No, I'm the Anubis nectar.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I was actually thinking, because my buddy was vaping like a strawberry custard, but to me it smelled like strawberry cake frosting, and I was like, that sounds banging. I'm gonna try and make that.
Yeah, lately my whenever I get bored of a
that's bad.
pop.
That's not the popcorn.
Oh, okay.
That's whatever the fuck was left over on my coils.
All right.
All right.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to fucking
sure, yeah.
I'm trying to fucking clear this real quick so I can do a drip test on mimosa.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and this is gonna be a little bit fucked up because it is just a dry burn. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-wake this quick.
All right, so Jerry, you want to talk about root beer while I get this ready for mimosa?
Sure. Okay. Where did it go?
Wait,
Too
before
many
you
bottles.
start, how much is
Go.
Bryson paying you to say this?
The whatever it costs him to send us the flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Don't act like I don't see that banner on your
Dude.
YouTube page.
I
Oh yeah.
wish
that whole.
yeah, I wish that Bryson was sending me money. I wish, because that would help
Come
me
on,
immensely.
stupid. Oh, whatever. The root beer, dude, I'm in love with it. Inhale, it's okay. Not inhale. I guess the initial part of the exhale, tastes very much like Barks root beer, and then after you're like it lingers on your throat with a little bit of effervescence.
Effervescence.
Effervescence. Yeah, that word. Like ICB root beer. It's surprisingly really good. It's got a solid sarsaparilla note. It surprised the living fuck out of me, to be honest, because I was going into this expecting it to be the worst flavor because no one's ever done a good root beer, in my opinion. Going away with it. It actually does have a bit of an effervescence note to it, and I'm completely shocked by it. It's so good. Like it's seriously like the initial exhales just straight Barks, and then it goes into like kind of a craft root beer. Almost could either be like an ICB or like a Sprecher's. Like Jesus. The crazy part too is it actually has that little bit of bubbliness, and it sticks. You can notice it on the initial part of the exhale, almost kind of like it hits you almost like you're vaping a menthol. Like it gets a ness to it, and then it just sits there in the back of your throat, just kind of like lingering, giving you an actual aftertaste. It's nuts, at least to me.
Oh, so the aftertaste is nuts?
Yeah. No.
Which nuts is what I want to know.
Holy shit, someone just reviewed one of my recipes from like a year ago. The fuck?
Dude, I love that people review that shit and then you're like, oh, I do have that
That thing.
recipe, don't I?
Yeah, right?
It's so crazy to me.
Like,
It's so good.
What's the oldest recipe of yours that you guys have like gone back and mixed?
I mixed the first recipe I ever made. A couple of yeah, it was
For that show
Yeah.
that you did.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, because we did a show where we were talking about that, and I found the first recipe I'd ever made, and it wasn't terrible. It was still vapable. It was not good.
Dreamsicle is the oldest one that I've mixed in recent past.
Okay.
All right, so root beer is definitely going to be worth picking up.
Yeah. Like you can easily use it with like say like okay, Cokie and I were talking about this, like you can add a little bit of caramel or like even just some of the other like say FA sodas or some of the other soda flavors. just because it has that bump, like the bubbly sensation and a little bit of the cooling sensation, you can use it as your base for like any soda. You could turn that into, say, a Coke or a Coke float. Like I'm blown away, to be honest.
It isn't like a very strong root beer though.
It's got a decent amount of the sarsaparilla note.
Okay.
But it's still hideable.
That's promising.
Like it's got more of the sap in a total than like, say, a root beer.
Yeah.
Vaping, we're talking about Flavour root beer. It's not available to the public yet, but it will be soon enough.
All right, 1 second. Let me prime these with some VG.
All right.
Like,
I'll real quick talk about morning mimosa while Colt's getting ready. Jerry, did you try this one yet?
so a little bit, but not. I haven't gone in depth with it. At like 4%, I could get a little bit of a bubble gumminess to it.
Out of
Like from the fruit.
mimosa?
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, I'm getting a very strange off note to it. Again, I'm doing it with the not accurate, just VG soaked coils with a drop. But it's not a mimosa like you would expect. It's not super orangey.
It's not orange juice.
No,
Yeah.
it's not
It's
orange juice.
Triple sec.
It's yeah, pretty much. It's like it's got this the closest fruit that I could compare it to is more of a grapefruit. Because it's got kind of like that bright bitterness almost of a grapefruit.
Okay.
Um
Well, have you ever tried Flavour bubblegum?
Yeah.
I started similarities.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was my first impression of it. Was like, okay, I think there's definitely like a throwback or hint of Flavour bubblegum.
Yeah.
At least to me.
On the back end, it definitely feels like that.
Which is, I like Flavour
I do
bubblegum
too.
a lot.
I think that this is. I think the good thing about this morning mimosa is going to be that it's going to be versatile, so you can build a personal, like however you like to drink mimosas, you'll be able to build that out of this. It's going to work as a base, and it's got it. The thing I don't like about it is that there's the alcohol note, like it's got some sort of like alcohol in it, but it's not champagne.
You can smell that very clearly when you smell it. It has like that it almost has like a malt liquor scent to it.
It's not champagne.
It's more than any alcohol flavor out there.
No, for sure.
Done so far.
And it definitely, that translates really well into the vape. The problem is going to be...
It smells like an orange Four Loko.
Yeah.
Give it a whiff.
Yeah.
Give it another whiff now.
Shit, I just dropped it. But yeah.
Now that I just thought of malt liquors.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's
or a Bud Light Orangerita or whatever the fuck
right.
I'm making now.
It's definitely less of a champagne note and more of like a malt liquor type note. You're gonna really need to pair this with other, like maybe FA white wine to kind of boost that kind of like dry alcohol note.
I could see that.
I think if you paired that with this, you'll be able to build a nice suggestion of that champagne note, and then you just got to build up your notes for fruit.
I will agree with that, because the alcohol note was definitely, it was more on the drier side versus the fruit, which like reminded me of that. It's like bubble gum almost, in the sense that like it initially gives the feel that it's kind of wet and then dries up really quick. Like, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Definitely a guy that wears tank tops on the reg knows about beer with orange in it.
No, I don't drink Leinenkugel. I don't drink Blue Moon, and I don't drink any sort of shandies. So no.
I was gonna say, well, that did come from a person who just learned what a shandy is last week. So.
That's a good point.
All right, you gonna do popcorn?
Yeah. So the vapor smells exactly like caramel corn, almost like fair caramel corn, caramel corn, whatever you want to say. The only issue is butyric acid sensitivity, because it turns that shit up. And as strong as the butter note is at 0.5, it's very strong at 5, which gives it almost like a sour note, which in all reality isn't bad, but there isn't much popcorn flavor. It almost tastes like a caramel Greek yogurt.
Okay.
At 5%. I'm not getting much popcorn, and it still could be because I primed it with VG and my wick wasn't dry before I dripped it.
Right.
You definitely get that butyric acid. If you're sensitive to butyric acid, absolutely don't mix it at 5%. You'll probably vomit.
Me.
Yeah, I'm not. So it's a decent vape. It almost tastes like their Greek yogurt with their caramel. Yeah.
So would you say it has any accuracy to a popcorn?
At 5?
Yeah.
1 second. I can't say so. I'll continue vaping it throughout the show.
Yeah.
Just to see if it's because of that VG on my coils. But right now I can't say that it does. Not at 5%. And Bryson, this is a ton of butyric acid. If it ruins my fucking Hadley, I'm gonna be expecting a Flavora engraved Hadley. You can put it right there. We all saw the mod that who had it? Was it Concrete?
Yeah.
On the shit show? Yeah. So I mean, I know you guys have the technology.
All right, let me do a quick test here of Blackberry Blossom. This was one that when I got it, or when I saw that this was a flavor being added into the mix, I was very excited for, and when I got the bottle, I was a little less excited.
It doesn't smell like the shitty soapy blackberries
it doesn't.
that other people put out, though. It does smell extremely weak, though.
Yeah. It smells
like
super
faint.
Super weak and very fucking florally, which I guess would be expected when you have Blossom in the name, but on a vape, almost has a, that's interesting. So I'm getting a little hint of like a lavender note out of this one.
Nice.
Which actually is nice, like in a good way.
Yeah, well, I mean, blackberry blossoms are very fragrant.
Right.
And lavender does have that sort of I don't know, soapiness to it.
Right,
that
right.
Blackberry blossoms smell like. So I mean, I can see that working.
Definitely, yeah. Dent says you're getting that musky note. It's definitely got some musk to it. It reminds me of like potpourri almost, but not in like, it's not in a bad way. It's just, this is going to be a very difficult flavor to work with in terms of finding pairings. Immediately, I think of probably working with Flavora elderflower and citrus in order to create something that's heavier on the floral. Because this is, it's not, so a lot of, the thing that I've noticed with a lot of florals is that they have this really painful off note to a lot of them that's like at the back of the throat, it hurts. And it's just that musk note is almost overpowering in an attempt to create that kind of earthy, you know, herbal note. This actually is really smooth. And Yeah, it's smooth. It's got just a hint of like a blackberry or a blueberry, just like a darker berry note, but not sweet at all. Like, it's just there as like an accurate blackberry note, not candied or anything like that.
Yeah. And it does look like FLV changed their caps. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
But before I forget, the texture on this child ring is completely different.
Oh,
it's
it is
completely different.
Yeah, it is.
So I think that's a much more flexible plastic.
Oh, and also if you look at the inside of the cap, that piece that is at the very top of the cap that used to pop off is solid. Because I have a few Flavour bottles where that top part that connects with the drip tip would pop off.
Yeah, they're all completely solid. They were just poorly made where that seam that corner up on the top wasn't as thick as the rest, so that was its point of weakness. So when you would put it in, it would break that top.
Still depends.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, only time will tell. I'll keep one of these bottles upside down.
Yeah.
To see if they did fix their cap issue.
I was just on this one's moving.
Okay.
So it's
like wait, the actual
the top with the part in the inside.
Yeah, well yeah, but was only the top and not the side, not the actual threading. Because the problem was the top breaks off of that threading in there.
Right.
Is what the issue that Flavour had.
Oh, I know.
So I mean,
all right. So
I guess we'll see. Yeah. We'll see how this turns out. But it is a different plastic. Go on with your blackberry blossom, dude.
Jaybird has the best note about like accuracy to how this is. It's very dark and musky, but not bad. I actually am really enjoying it. I could see this even being this could even be very what's it called? Like this could work as a single flavor if you're into that floral like profile, because it smells weak, but when it translates into vape, it's actually pretty it's more complex than it is like an in-your-face fucking flavor punch, which I like because as an all-day vape or whatever, that would work if you're looking for something simple. I like this one a lot. I'm actually getting another. Here we go. Let's see what Bryson's got to say. All right, let's see. Bryson said the floral in the blackberry comes from a honey note that is part of the flavor. So that's pretty interesting. And then he said, also love that Colt did 5% of popcorn smiley face. Most feedback I have received to this point is people trying it between 1.5 and 2%. I have not tried it at less than 1%, but I will have to try that next time I vape it.
Did he say anything? Did he say anything about the Flavour Hadley?
No, he didn't say anything about the Flavour Hadley, but I think all the boys doing this live test should get a Flavour Hadley. That's just a little, little wink.
You win some,
why
you
not?
lose some.
Yeah,
it's fine. All right. Have you guys tried vanilla bean yet?
I tested it the same way that I've been testing all these, and it's good.
All I'm saying is what I was just testing. 2 to 1 vanilla bean and root beer. Maybe add a little bit of a thicker ice cream to it as well. Mwah.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Maybe Liquid Barn vanilla bean ice cream.
Yeah, I can see that working.
Or Holy Vanilla.
That might be a little bit too strong, but I can see it working. Okay. Actually, what I'm thinking right now is vanilla bean as the main note for the ice cream side, and then a bit of Hankson just to add some density, because it's not lacking flavor, it's lacking that mouth density and like the mouth feel.
Yo,
Jerry, do you have Flavour Greek yogurt?
I do somewhere. Sorry, most of my stuff is in boxes still, pretty much.
You should add 2 drops per 10 milliliter to that root beer vanilla thing.
Oh my God, Jerry, look at chat. I told you it would happen.
That milk would
Vaping, we didn't get paid from Jungle Flavors. They just sent us, it's the same situation with this. They just sent us the shit for free. We didn't get paid. It's just Flavora is a better flavor house, so I'm not afraid of their shit actually getting stale over a course of like 3 recipes and then getting sick of it.
Yeah, dude.
And even if that happens,
we would say it.
No.
Jungle Flavors biscuit was great when it came out.
Yeah.
Now it just makes my mixes taste stale.
It's every Jungle Flavors that we hyped before. It's like the only one that's still good is Bav Cream. That's the only one I still go to. Sweet Strawberry
I
was.
still like their biscuit.
That's all I get, but yeah.
It's just
Or,
it depends on the usage.
Their Juicy Lemon stayed good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
I still like their Bav Cream a lot.
with the leftover Blackberry Blossom that I had on the coil, with the leftover Blackberry Blossom I had on the coil, I dripped the lemonade that I've been vaping on lately that I mixed up a few days ago, that Venus recipe I posted on all the flavors. That's going to be fun. So initial ideas of what to use Flavora Blackberry Blossom with. Lemonades, it's going to pair really fucking well with that. And then I saw earlier someone said something about a lemon tea. I think that would play really nicely as well if you could get it.
Yeah, there's Flavora lemon tea.
Yeah. So there you go. You got a 2-flavor idea right there. But the citrus just fucking amplifies that herbal floral note in the best way. Yeah, Chris is a blackcurrant lemonade. That would work really well too. Anything like a blackcurrant lemonade would work really fucking well because you would boost the dark berry note with blackcurrant easily. It would just kind of pop that to the next level. And vaping, we know you're busting balls. It's fucking awesome. We love it. Jerry, it looked like you were gonna have a fucking. It looked like your eyes were gonna roll into the void when I cut you off there. So what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I don't even
I mean,
remember,
Vaping 101 doesn't do this.
What?
I was just saying something to cut him off again.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Vaping 101 doesn't do this on the best show in vaping, though.
Well, you're on the best show in vaping right now, so. Yeah.
The shit show.
Oh my god. Remember the first like 3 episodes of Shit Show? You were like, we're never going to talk about vaping, and then like the last 2 times I looked at an episode, you just fucking like deep diving into vaping.
That's because fucking people ask the questions in chat, and then I gotta answer them.
Yeah, Dent makes a good point. Dent talks mad shit about everything, and he says these new flavors are really good, and I have to agree. Except for popcorn, I need to play around with that more and figure it out.
The thing I'm scared about is because we're getting more. We're getting 20 something, 28.
28, I think.
Hold on, I got the box right here.
Yeah, I'm most worried that they sent us the best first.
Possibly.
Because like a lot of these, wow.
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
Real quick, Bryson, email us and let me know if there's anything on here that you don't want me to read.
Oh, do you have a master list?
Well, no, I'm just saying anything on what he gave us
on the list.
In the box.
Yeah, the little note.
If there's anything that he doesn't want us to read.
I don't remember where I put that note. Fuck me.
Vanilla bean is great though.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about that.
Vanilla bean for me, it has first of all, it has a very nice vanilla flavor, but it's not overly sweet.
So it's like vanilla swirl?
It's more like vanilla swirl, but it still has a bit of an earthy note to it, actually. Okay. I think to try to replicate like the bean. Mm-hmm. Like it's not a heavy earthy note, but it's enough to be like, there. But it's not super sweet, like say like shisha vanilla or some of like the sweeter vanillas that are, I don't know, it's I can see it being possible to very easily mute it is one of the things I will say about it, but for its actual taste, it's quite good. And I do like the fact that it's almost grounded. Like that's the easiest way I can like think of describing it, because it does have a bit of this earthy note to it. So
the closest,
especially with the root beer.
Yeah, the closest thing I compared it to when I did that test was the FA bourbon vanilla. because
Okay.
I don't know
It's
if I don't know if you picked this. Okay, so FA bourbon vanilla is like that. What's it called? Because all like vanilla extract has alcohol in it. All true vanilla extract has that alcohol note to it, and FA bourbon vanilla picks that up really nicely. Bryson said, "Nope, you can read whatever you want from what I sent." Hang on. What was the last thing he said? He said, "Nope, you can read whatever you want from what I sent. Also, the first 5 flavors were just chosen at random. I tried to select flavors that weren't too similar. Also, there's going to be another vanilla coming out, but that's all I'm going to say."
I'm excited.
He's getting
Bryson. Yeah, I'm excited,
Bryson's getting fucking hypey over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because if like the rest of them are going to be like this kind of back, yeah, okay.
Okay, so they send us like a little newsletter with the flavors. It says, "It's here. The pre-release of our new flavors has begun. This is the first installment you will be receiving to introduce our newest concentrates. By the end, you will have all 28 of our newest flavors before they are available to the general public." So I'm guessing these are going to be released sometime either 2 months from now or a month and a half from now. This is our way of thanking you for all the time and effort you have put into the DIY community, whether that be reviews, mixing and recipe creation, or just helping to facilitate the creative process that is the DIY community. We know that with the abundance of flavors on the market, it's not always an easy process to purchase new flavors. We really do appreciate all you do as an active member of the DIY community. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. I am genuinely interested in your thoughts as it relates to our new flavors. Feedback relating to usage rates, pairing, general flavor profiles are all valuable pieces of information. We are also always taking requests for new flavors when it comes to brainstorming new, unique flavors. Enjoy the goods and happy mixing.
I did notice.
Product Chief.
Thank you, Bryson.
Bryson, shouts out Bryson.
Yeah, I did notice that. Did anyone else notice that on these new bottles there isn't a recommended? Which
No,
is on
I
every
noticed.
other Flavour,
Yeah, I noticed
Flavour
that.
bottle.
Well, wait. Did you see this thing? It said peel at the corner. It says peel here.
Oh no.
I
mean, I did, but I never peeled it.
Contains intended use, danger. Okay, no, it just is your basic warnings and disclaimers. I was wondering if maybe they put it on that.
Yeah, that is a cool. By the way, that is a cool feature of these new bottles.
I like that.
You do peel it, and it comes out, and here's
all your disclaimers.
All your disclaimers and everything else.
So I'm doing another little quick test on vanilla bean.
And it actually seals back up fairly
nicely. Seals nicely.
I'm super curious about this vanilla bean.
So
I like it.
I like this a lot. I've already tested it once before the same way I'm doing it now, but I'm just doing it again to get more, current notes. You know when you get... Okay, so you know how there's a specific difference between just vanilla ice cream and vanilla bean ice cream? The back note of this concentrate, at the very end of it, the back end, is legitimately like if you took a scoop of vanilla bean ice cream and you somehow just like picked out all the black flakes and ate those. It's that fucking like deep sweetness, but at the same time that slight alcohol note with that like just pure smooth vanilla. Like on the front it's just a pure perfect sweet creamy vanilla, but on that back end you get that bean flake note. And it's fucking perfect. Like it's so goddamn good.
It's also, well, we were talking too, it's almost like some of the mouth feels relatable almost, well, not as heavily, but it reminds me of Flavour cream.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of if Flavour cream was like, say, Flavour vanilla cream, but then it has that backing of an earthy note. Not quite as thick, but I don't know, it feels similar, if that makes sense.
I was just gonna ask if that would be a good pairing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah. I think vanilla bean and You said wait. I was like spaced out looking at chat too. You said Flavour cream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Flavour
listening
cream with
at all.
vanilla bean.
Yeah, I could see that working to create just like a perfect just vanilla cream note. And even that, like if you tossed this in, I'm not even gonna say TPA. I'm gonna say capped vanilla bean ice cream.
Yeah.
This
Dude,
is
can
good.
you guys make me a mod real quick so that I can send messages again? It seems like I've been typing too fast.
Yeah, I got you.
If you also mute yourself so I can stop hearing your keyboard.
There you go. You're a mod
I'm
now.
not. First of all, I'm not Coke can like this.
Yeah, I know, but I know it's good, but
What do you guys mean there's clicking going on? I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, I like it. I can see it working well with the cap vanilla bean ice cream. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On a separate topic, I drew up the print page for the live chat somehow.
Sure.
And I don't know how to get rid of it because there's no cancel button, so I can't watch the stream or chat right now because I just have a giant print preview up on my screen.
There you go. Just print it off, dude.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
All right. So what's the only one we haven't talked about yet? Graham cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
And then after we talk about graham cracker here, we'll do a quick little like ranking of all of them based on just what little testing we've done already.
I already know what mine is. So.
Oh yeah, I've been putting them in order as I've been doing it.
Well, I not total, like not a full list, but I know what. Yeah.
Have you smelled? Are you smelling graham cracker right now? You're getting cinnamon.
Biscuit.
You're getting cinnamon, right?
A bit of cinnamon.
Yeah, like a fucking like sweet warm cinnamon.
I get a bit of that. I'm getting almost a biscuity note to it also off of the smell.
Yeah.
Like it smells reminiscent of like JF and Anywhere biscuits, like Bastard Love Child.
But in the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That smells really fucking good. I'm getting like straight up the on a smell. I'm straight up just getting like cinnamon graham crackers, like just like a fresh box of cinnamon graham cracker. It's got just that really warm, sweet cinnamon note. This is just on the smell, of course, but this smells like the best graham cracker that we have available to us.
I remember I tested it before. I don't know about like the best graham cracker, but it's definitely good and has its use. To me, I'm still it's for some reason it's still giving me like those heebie-jeebies of a biscuit. It's definitely got a bit of that biscuit note in it. And it does have a slight bit of cinnamon, but definitely not overwhelming. Say like
Cap.
I mean, I was just gonna say it's not a Cap or like a Flavor West. I was even thinking more Flavor West.
Flavor West for sure.
Yeah.
Chris says this is like what Cap graham cracker should have been, and I agree with that based on the earlier test I did. It tastes like what Cap wanted to be, but isn't.
Yeah.
I think the only thing is, like you said, that biscuit note.
It definitely has a biscuit note, at least
It has
to
a
me.
biscuit note, and I think that kind of hurts it just a little bit, but I don't think it's bad. I just don't.
mean, in the idea of it being a pure graham cracker, yes, I think that hurts it.
Right.
But to me, I've stopped bothering thinking that a flavor's gonna taste like what it says it's supposed to taste like.
Exactly. I just go off of purely if it's good or not.
Yeah, I'm going off what the actual flavor of it is, and as an actual flavor, yeah, I think it's usable. Definitely very usable. Like actually pretty good. I'd almost consider making a couple of tests of using this in the place of a biscuit.
Yeah, I could see that working really well. I think for me at least, and this could be because of the contest, but ever since, Josh, I don't know if you can still attest to this, but ever since that fucking contest, I taste cinnamon everywhere if there's even a note of it.
Yeah, I have a hard time not tasting it if it's in something.
Yeah, and I think if you have a sensitivity to cinnamon, you'll taste it in here, and it might hurt you in terms of like versatility, but it's good, and I could see this working as a biscuit substitute in recipes for sure. But also I could see it working just as like a graham cracker.
Yeah, it does. It definitely has like a light amount of it there to me.
Dent, don't worry, we hate ourselves for that CDS shit, trust me. I used to fucking love that concentrate. And now I hate it.
Okay.
So, all right. Let's do a quick little, you want to do a quick little fucking,
root beer. It's fucking root beer.
It's root beer. Root beer is the best one out of this first 5 for sure.
Which is nuts to me. Like
fucking insane.
I came in expecting it was going to be the worst by far.
By
far.
By looking, not even opening and smelling, my order was blackberry blossom, vanilla bean, graham cracker, mimosa, root beer, and then popcorn. That was my order just by like thinking what Flavora would do with it.
I would change that. For me, it would have been vanilla bean, then graham cracker, blackberry, then mimosa, then root beer, then popcorn. Without trying it.
Right.
So just off of the list we were given, that's what I was expecting.
Now, after tasting it, my personal order is root beer, blackberry blossom, vanilla bean, graham cracker, morning mimosa, popcorn.
I haven't gotten to blackberry yet. I would say root beer, vanilla bean, graham cracker, then mimosa.
I think mimosa.
I'd actually go root beer. I'd go root beer, vanilla bean, mimosa, graham cracker, popcorn. Having not tried the blackberry yet.
Right. I'd say that mimosa is only as low in that ranking for me as it is, just because I need to do better testing with it. And
I was just gonna add that caveat.
Yeah.
This is all. We've had enough time. Like, I mean, I don't know about you. I got this yesterday.
Right, I got it.
So I have not had enough time to actually test them. It's multiple percentages, things like that. It's been like here's an initial thought. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm excited to do next week, especially if we're getting more, is to be able to give an initial impression of the newer ones, but also here's an actual test.
Quick shouts to anyone that has received the Flavora line of these 6.
The pre-releases.
I kept saying 5, but there's 6. To anyone that has these 6, Bryson did just email me again saying, if you get the chance, I'm interested how the graham would pair with the s'more that Flavora has. So if you have Flavora s'more,
try that.
Yeah, do some tests and see how those two work together, because he said the main note missing from our s'more is that strong graham note.
Well,
what about that Hadley?
What about that?
Sorry, I got something in my throat. That's weird.
That money.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't care about a Hadley, but money. Some bills. Help me pay rent, maybe.
Really, any Flavora RDA would be cool as shit.
No, a Flavora RDA would be dope as fuck.
Man, I finally get to say something. I get talked over. For anyone who hasn't tried,
all right, so
FLV s'mores, it's so good. It tastes like the filling inside of a s'mores pop tart.
Have you ever had Smack's Mafia Princess?
No.
It comes in like a lotion pump bottle.
Yeah, I know what Smack's does.
It's a very accurate like s'mores flavor.
I mean,
it was very accurate to the chocolate in a s'mores.
Did
With
you
that-
ever try fuck, what was that company's name?
I just want to know if Flavour s'mores is anything like that. Is it like?
possibly.
It's not authentic s'mores. It tastes like the inside of a Pop-Tart, a s'mores Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
What was the name?
But add in
it's
graham cracker, like, actually, Josh, I want you, like, I'm sure, think you can do this too, since you have it. We should both, I can see that working really well.
Say that again. You were cutting out.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Since you also have s'mores, I think we should both try that because I can see that working really well, to be honest. Yeah.
I've been using TFA pie crust in the meantime, and it worked decently well. So I'll try the graham crust when I pick it up from the front office.
Yeah, I can see that working.
That oh my god, there was a.
I'm still just blown away by root beer. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been talking about it.
I know. I'm
online.
sorry, dude. It's quickly shot up into like some of my favorites. Like I'll probably get over it, to be honest. But like for right now, I'm still just kind of shocked that something was able to give me that kind of mouthfeel while also having a very good backing flavor.
Hey Jerry, did you happen to try Flavora's root beer?
Yeah.
I heard it was pretty bad. I like the vanilla bean better.
I'm not sure.
I think
haven't
popcorn-
I haven't heard anything about it yet. So I mean,
No one's done a flavor test on root beer yet.
yeah, I haven't heard
Yeah.
any good words about it yet.
Well, I'll go flavor test it for like the next 3 weeks straight. And
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
So yeah, big shouts to Flavora. Big shouts to Bryson for hitting us all up and sending us this you know, invariably going to be 28 fucking flavors, which, as everyone knows from Flavora, is a pretty penny if you're getting.
Also,
Yeah.
Seriously, if these have been all chosen at random, oh, dude, I'm excited. I'm really fucking excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, real quick, I can stand behind Flavora's marketing techniques. I'm not sure if they work for Flavora, but I really enjoy them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. I do like how Flavora sends their shit out for free all the time.
to experienced mixers, and not everyone.
Yeah, to the 1%.
Yeah.
This is not communism.
Oh man, this is the first time I've ever been the 1%.
I know,
This is
right?
Nice.
Same.
I'm usually the fucking 1% of poverty, so.
Yeah.
Living under the bridge.
Yeah.
You know, a Flavora engraved dot mod would also be pretty cool.
Yeah, boy.
Jesus.
Wow, you're just
Just be
increasing this
why can't you
fucking
be
price
happy?
tag
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
and
right.
more and more, man.
I'm already. Hey, Flavor, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm
If you
happy.
do send me more stuff, cool. But
Yeah.
you know what?
I'm not
Thank
saying
you.
I'm unhappy. I'm just saying
Yeah.
if this popcorn sticks in my Hadley, I will be unhappy.
Well, we were talking about this earlier, though, Jerry. Like, Flavora is that flavor house where there's really no in between. It's either. Well, no, you did say
Yeah.
that there were a few, but for the majority, it feels like their concentrates are either just kind of like just miss the mark and they're just weak, or they're perfect. There's nothing that's super just like unimpressive in either sense. It's either.
There isn't a Capella sweet strawberry.
Right. It's there's not like a staple just like back and just
And by that I mean it's Capella sweet strawberry. It's there.
yeah.
It's not good. It's not bad.
bad.
It's just
It exists in a mix.
Yeah.
And Flavora is that flavor house where you either avoid a flavor like the plague.
Crunch cereal.
Yeah. Crunch cereal.
I still see people using that in recipes, and I'm like, how don't you know by now?
No, you know which one was my plague? That fucking citrus mix or whatever the fuck it was called. That shit was an abomination.
Like, man, it's just
But
Well,
it's
so
like,
much for those engraved Hadleys now.
hey,
True,
hey,
true, but
hey.
I mean,
if Bryson doesn't, if Bryson doesn't know by now that he's got a few stinkers in the line, that's his fault,
that's
not
true.
ours.
yeah, if he hasn't seen that I despise Crunch cereal with a passion,
Yeah.
then I don't know why he sent me the flavors, because he obviously doesn't know who the fuck I am. I'm pretty sure I talk about it every time Flavora comes up.
Yeah.
Like their great flavors do outweigh their bad flavors.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It was even for a while when they had like 30 flavors. Oh, there were quite a few that were bad in those, but then that drop that they did of like 102 flavors or some shit.
And I mean,
There's a
Flavora.
lot of good. There's a lot of really
Yeah,
good ones.
everybody thought that it was going to be extremely rushed and that the flavors were going to be bad, and it was a pleasant surprise when it turned out to be the exact opposite.
And that's how I'm feeling about this
Yeah.
new release.
All I'm gonna say is I still see Rainier Cherry.
They
reformulated it.
Redid it? Okay.
Yeah, and they did a total recall on Rainier Cherry.
Right, and then they reformulated it.
Yeah.
I'm still though, like, seriously, if this was at random, like,
I'm excited to see if there's going to be a few tobaccos in this lineup.
Oh my god,
Yo.
yes.
Right? I want to see. I don't know where else they could go, but
I've only had one I didn't like so far, and I mean that's really saying something. Their tobaccos are so good.
True.
Even the what was it? Commercial cigarette. Even that one, and it's not even that good, but it's still better than almost every other good tobacco out there.
Their tobaccos aren't soggy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every other tobacco from every other manufacturer besides Inawera
Oh God.
Yeah.
is soggy.
But
Hey,
some of
Colt.
them you can make soggy. but
Bryson, there's a fucking
based off of
idea for
normal,
you.
they're not at all. Yeah.
But
Remake-
Inawares are way too sweet.
True. Remake Gold Ducat.
Yeah.
Because Inaware had to reformulate it. It's not gonna be as good, man. Remake Gold
Oh.
Duck it.
Ducat.
Hey, Colt.
I did not like that flavor at all.
Colt. Here's
Gold
an.
Ducat's their probably the best tobacco flavoring out. Sorry to interrupt you, Coke.
You're fine. You're fine.
He's talking shit about Gold
Look,
Ducat.
If Gold Ducat is the best Inaware has to offer for tobaccos, then they have been severely outclassed by Flavour.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Dirty Neutral Base is the best tobacco flavor because it takes that tobacco and brings it into a deeper realm of reality. It adds that ashy note
Right.
that you don't get with vaping.
Right.
Like the issue with a lot of the tobacco flavorings is that they aren't gritty. They don't have that.
They're too smooth.
Yeah, they're not as pungent as real tobacco. Whereas Dirty Neutral Base, as an additive into the other tobaccos, just brings them into that tangible.
Fear in chat says Colt doesn't know what he's talking about. Please ignore.
Dude. Fear.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Inaware does get the ashy flavors a little bit better as well. I will give them that. But for me, they're either way too sweet or way too ashy. I've not found one that I've liked yet.
Fear's the one that got me onto Gold Ducat.
From Bryson.
What the fuck?
You know, I do remember Fear saying that. Like,
yeah,
he's
the one that
shit.
got me into Gold Ducat.
As much as I hate the flavor, I do remember him saying that.
I don't know why he's discrediting me now, but go ahead. Sorry.
From Bryson himself.
DMB's ash.
Yeah. From Bryson himself, tell Colton to mix a 4% crunch cereal with 5% waffle and it'll fix your Hadley.
If that means I got Hadley coming in the mail, I'll do it. If I have a Flavora engraved Hadley in the mail, I'll fucking do that any day. But Bryson, you should hop in the chat next time so that it's quicker, more responsive to what we're saying, so that we don't have to like correspond through email and all of the hosts can catch it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Yeah, we should bring Bryson on the show if he's down. I'd be.
Yeah, we should.
Next. Yeah, Bryson, if you want to come on the show. Yeah.
Bryson, if you got more root beers,
Yeah.
please.
Just know that we will ask you what your least favorite flavor is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And we'll also ask you the classic cult question.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it now. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, you can't spoil it, but
for any viewers that don't know, but we only have 20 people in here now, so they probably all know.
they know. But
They know.
all right, so let's move on to we're already at an hour and 7 minutes, so let's make this next segment a little short. This is kind of like before we move on to that, one more time, big shouts to Bryson for this first little installment of the new Flavour flavors. Thank you so much for including all of us in on this.
Yes,
If,
thank you.
like Jerry said, if this is all at random, this is exciting. This is super fucking exciting.
But it can also be a
Oh
bad.
yeah, it could be
Oh, yeah,
bad. It could be
because
bad.
These could be the 6 good flavors out of those 20.
Right.
You know, we're very thankful for it, but we're also very skeptical.
Right.
We've
Yeah,
been
but you're
burned
not-
before.
Yeah.
I'm not denying that, but I'm just yeah, no, like actually like some of these flavors are actually really impressive. So if this is kind of at random, that's fingers crossed, you know what I mean? Like if this was
exactly.
actually entirely at random and there could be some more gems on this level like that, hey,
Flavor's
you're doing
come a
good.
long way.
yeah.
Dentman says he hopes ice cream is one. Well, the fact that Bryson in an email said that there is more vanilla coming, I'm hopeful for Flavour vanilla bean ice cream.
I hope they just take like.
Yes, please.
I just hope they take like 1% diacetyl and fucking dilute it. just give me my
Flavour diacetyl.
diacetyl.
Yeah, right.
man.
I
Fucking-
welcome the day I can talk about something besides TFA VBEC.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
I
Hanson.
want to see that day.
Have
Make
you-
it happen, Bryson.
Have you ordered Liquid Barnes vanilla bean ice cream?
Yeah, I did not like it. It tastes
Oh,
like
man.
TFA Vanilla Swirl. Exactly like
I
it.
really enjoy it. Or Hankson ice cream, super good.
Well, yeah, but it's not a standalone flavor.
And
It's
not
more
as-
of an accent.
Right.
But TFA VBIC has that polarizing quality.
Right.
Is the big issue with VBIC is that 50% of the people will get a thick, creamy ice cream,
I don't know about
and
50.
the other, okay, 40% of the people will get the ice cream, 60% will get pepper.
I think it's the other way around.
Yeah,
No,
I do
fuck
too.
you.
I think it's more like 80-20
Yeah.
almost, but yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, moving on. Thank you, Bryson. Moving on to the next part. I want to make this quick. So everybody, what we're gonna do?
I'm in 73. Go with that.
Shut your fucking hole. What I want to do here is I kind of want to do like
67-33.
I'm gonna fucking come to your house.
I thought you were just
You're
gonna
gonna
say
come.
come. I was like,
Oh, you didn't let me finish. You didn't let me
like-
finish.
ha ha.
I'm gonna come to your house, and I'm gonna come on your bald head.
Hey.
Maybe you'll grow some.
moisturizer.
Maybe you'll grow some hair. Anyway,
Ain't nothing I ain't never witnessed before.
oh Jesus Christ.
I've seen some shit.
I've seen it. Are you gonna go purple? Don't
No.
do it. No, you. God damn it! There it is.
It's been a while.
It has been a minute. Oh my God. His head is the same color as his tank.
It is.
Oh my God. He's gonna pass. All right, Colt's gonna shut up now for the next 10 minutes because he's not gonna be able to talk.
And for
good.
our audio listeners, he's wearing a red shirt.
We
Yeah.
good. I've been working on I've been working on my cardio.
Jesus.
So,
All right. So what I want to
recover
do for this next spot here is I want everyone to just kind of give their go-to build for flavor, because I feel like we haven't talked about this in a while since the beginner blending days. In terms of, I saw a bunch of people talking about this on both Reddit and Facebook recently, and I think people are still kind of stuck in
You
this
wanna-
mentality. What?
You want to know the answer?
Well, we all know the answer.
you want to let him fucking finish, Jerry? God damn it! Go ahead, Coke Can. I'm
Thank
sorry
you.
about that.
Thank
Sorry
you.
about my friend over here.
Thank you, Daddy. He like gets the fucking belt out and starts beating Jerry.
I'm gonna come.
I I saw this on Facebook recently. I feel like a lot of people are still kind of stuck in that mentality of these super intricate builds like aliens and fucking fused Claptons and all this shit are still going to be the go-tos for your fucking flavor chasing. And I'm seeing more people recently than in a while are seeming to have issues with their flavor builds, saying that they, in particular, I saw one user on Facebook say something about how they mixed up, 5-star recipes on all the flavors, like not just like by tried and true mixers, like mixed up God Milk and mixed up something from Wayne or whatever, and just didn't taste anything.
Well, hold on. I saw that thread.
Okay.
I looked into it. The dude was used to commercial juices. He hadn't gotten past that sucralose spike yet.
Okay.
Because, I mean, sucralose will mute at really high levels, but at lower levels, it enhances flavors and makes them taste super sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, there's a reason why the majority of the recipes that I've released lately have like 0.25, 0.5% cap super sweet.
And I'm sure that's why Wayne does it too.
It really does take your mix. It takes a good mix and turns it into a fantastic mix. It won't take a bad mix and make it a good mix.
Right.
It's like steeping.
And that's why, I mean, back in fucking, OGBB days when it was just Josh and I, we always said that if you're a new mixer, don't fucking mix with sucralose, don't mix with sweetener, because it's not going to miraculously make your shit strawberries and cream taste like a banger.
No.
You need to know your shit.
Same thing to Coolada and etc.
All enhancers, really.
Vape Wizard.
Right, all
you know,
enhancers. All of those fucking weird enhancer flavors, they're not meant to be used as a fix. They're meant to be used to make a good mix better. But
I mean, it's in the name.
Right,
it's an enhancer.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But the main thing I wanted to talk about here is this comes from Shindo, kind of opening my eyes to it, because I even had this issue a little bit ago when I was working on that, when we were all working on the brown butter ice cream. I was telling Shindo that I was just having issues tasting everything, and I thought it was just from getting burnt out, and it turned out that the fused Claptons were not a good, they're not a good go-to for flavor testing, especially if you're trying to get nuances.
The reason for that is their cooldown time.
Right.
A big part of that is they ramp up, they get super hot, but then they stay hot for so long. They're insulated by that cotton. They're insulated by all of that metal. They aren't cooling down in time for you to get an accurate taste the next time you hit it.
Right.
And don't get it mistaken. A little bit of heat is good for releasing some flavors, but too much will absolutely destroy it.
Well, you're getting enough heat from any build that's under 1 ohm.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's exactly it.
That is why the master race of flavor tasting is
spaced. Simple.
Spaced round wire. 1 second.
Yeah.
I'll adjust the zoom. But spaced round wire. Where the fuck's my zoom? Okay.
He's saying focus.
Yeah.
Focus. A spaced round wire build.
Yep.
I prefer 24 gauge because of the speed that it cools
down.
I was gonna say 7 to 9 wraps, 24 gauge.
7 wraps, 24.
Spaced.
I think this is 8 or 9. That's a 9 wrap. But 9 wraps, it comes out to 0.7. I vape it at 38 watts. It gets plenty hot. It produces plenty of vapor. You guys have seen the entire show. Like, you saw how dry my cotton was, first of all. Like, that's plain white cotton. And even still, you can just milk it dry.
Oh, you can get quite a bit off it.
Produce plenty of vapor. And fear, these headphones are not sold anymore. They were in a blue box. You can buy them from Think Sound. 1 second. But they're real hardwood casing. Very small. Ignore the heat that my ears have built up and the fucking juiciness on these. But I'll find them. The Link Sound MS02. Think Sound.
But yeah, seriously, like if you're going for straight flavor, space coil, 24 gauge, 7 to 9 wraps.
Mm-hmm. I've been
like
doing
sweet spot's like 5, 6, like 0.5, 0.6, 0.7.
I've been doing
single coil.
I've been doing exactly that, except I do like the I do like a little bit more wattage, so I do 7 wraps of 24 gauge single, just round wire, and I do a dual coil setup on those instead of a single, I like that little extra warmth from a vape, especially because I put fucking Culotta or Polar Blast in pretty much every mix that I do. So
yeah, D Millen wants to know about staged heating coils.
I used to love them. I hate them now. I built one a couple weeks ago. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't like complex coils anymore.
Yeah,
I
same.
used them for a while because I was tired of building and I ran out of 24 gauge. But honestly, like I went from Claptons and Aliens and fucking Staples back to my round wire builds. They're extremely simple. They're quick and easy to make. It's easy to get a space coil. You just make a parallel and then you twist the 2 coils apart.
And then you got 2.
Yeah. And I mean,
shit, even if you're in a pinch and you don't want to do a parallel build, I literally can get a space coil just by building the coil, installing it, and then using the screwdriver to just kind of like on one lead, just kind of pull it apart a little bit.
Like this is my 3mm screwdriver and this is my spacing screwdriver. You know, I just I get it in there, and you just rock it back and forth in each wrap and it spaces perfectly.
See, and I'm still just using really thin gauge Claptons.
Yeah,
I mean
that too.
That works too.
Nothing crazy, but
those gunk up very quickly and they don't last as long as round wire builds.
You're absolutely right.
They're harder to
clean.
Yeah.
Well, I use a wire brush.
Oh, okay.
I know it's still not perfect.
Right, but yeah, if a wire brush will help with Clapton cleaning if you have those, but
I was just gonna say, I was thinking about that. Yeah, if only use a wire brush.
Yeah.
Don't burn it, then put it underwater.
Right. I learned that the hard way.
It will oxidize.
Yeah.
It oxidizes.
It oxidizes,
and it starts
off flavors.
Well, it's that too, but it will start brushing off. It will brush off the metal at times.
What I do is I burn it, I quench it, burn it, quench it, get all the gunk off of it, and then I burn it again to get any oxidation off.
I could see that working.
Yeah, I mean, these coils aren't oxidized at all, and they've been in here for probably a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah, my last, God.
It does work, but it's one of those, you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't recommend it.
Right.
Yeah, you also have to recognize that there's a point where if you let your coils go too long, they're irrecoverable.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can see it when they're that point because there's divots in your fucking wire. You'll see that
if there's
fucking
divots. They're done.
Well, that's what I was gonna say is for flavor, it's just I do a 7 wrap 24 gauge singles or spaced. For my work coil, it's fused Clapton.
Yeah.
7 wrap, comes to 0.66, but that thing lasts months and months.
Yeah, and holy shit, that man just said 17 months on Claptons. Fuck with me.
Yeah, if you treat a Clapton properly,
it'll last.
That's
why you build it.
Yeah, it's my work. Claptons are my work coils. That's what I leave in an RDA for taking to work.
Yep.
For taking to school, for around town, things like that. Because if you treat them properly, they will last forever.
D Mills also said
but yeah.
D Millen said a good point too. If it's a simple build, just replace the wire. Because how long does it fucking take you to build a fucking 7 wrap out of just simple round wire? It'll take you fucking 2 seconds.
Really, the hardest part is fucking getting the coil into the Hadley.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the only difficult part of building with round wire is that when you do have to replace it,
getting it to fit.
Clamp. Yeah, it doesn't clamp as easily as a Clapton because it's not creating as much friction.
Yeah. So I think we've established that here, round wire is key. Just if you're having trouble tasting mixes, if you're stuck on aliens and staples and all these fucking complex builds, pull it out. Try a fucking simple round wire spaced coil and see if that helps. Usually it will, especially if you're working with creams. Holy fuck.
Well, yeah, especially I was gonna say, like, there is a reason why, especially when a lot of people starting out with sub-ohms and things like that, there's a reason why almost every pre-built coil in like tanks was a 0.5 coil.
Yeah.
There's a reason why it was a spaced single wire 0.5 pre-made coil.
Yep.
Yeah, but that also kind of skewed people's
away from it. Oh yeah.
Because those pre-made coils
Or shit.
don't have good flavor.
But it's also because they built them, you know, they're pre-made built.
True.
Yeah.
True. All right. Are you saying that we're done, Coke Can?
Yeah.
Hold on. You forgot to address something extremely important to, I believe, at least two of the co-hosts right now. This Saturday, September 2nd, or September 1st? September 1st. The NCAA season starts.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's the second.
And
not hockey, don't care.
Yeah, right. You like girl sports. We get it.
Hey, I will say I like NCAA. Hockey. Hockey's number one.
I'm all about NCAA football is number one.
How about them Tigers?
Dude.
No, they'll yeah.
Michigan
U of M
is opening against Florida State.
Yeah, that'll be very interesting.
Not Florida State, but Florida Gators, Florida University.
Oh, Florida. Okay.
Yeah. So
I was gonna say if they're playing Florida State, they just played them in a bowl game.
So they open against the Florida Gators in Texas.
Vaping's asking if there's a shit show tomorrow because he missed last week, and don't worry, you didn't miss much last week.
Hey, there's definitely being a shit show tomorrow.
I thought in the mix ain't until next week, right?
No. And
we'll
actually, for those of you who don't watch the shit show, there might be more shit shows because we still haven't had time to discuss the In the Mix comeback and how we're going to format the show, because as soon as Wayne got back from South Africa, some personal shit happened.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna try and rush him.
Right.
None of that shit. If he needs more time, I'll take it on the chin from a 72-year-old lady about the shit show being disrespectful.
Yeah, right. Last thing I want to talk about tonight before we get out of here, something that I think all of us can have a little opinion on here. Destiny 2 PC beta. Holy shit.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Headphone warning.
Good. So good.
But no, really, it's actually really fucking good.
Uncapped frame rate.
It's that.
It's fucked up.
It's also how smooth they actually managed to make it.
Yep.
It feels like for a beta, the thing I'm scared about is how little we are seeing, and I like that we're only seeing little because it's an MMO. I don't want to see a lot.
Right.
Well, hold on. You remember what happened in Destiny 1 where they showed everything, and then when the actual game released and everyone was like, where did all these
There's nothing.
go?
There's nothing.
Yeah, then they released $100 worth of
DLC
for a game that you already purchased because you thought that was part of it.
Yep.
Well,
that's why I didn't, and I won't play the original Destiny.
That Chicago map never got released, did it?
No, it didn't. I was bummed about that. You could best believe I was bummed. When they talked about old Chicago, I was like, yes, please. And then it never became a thing.
And everybody loved that map, from what I recall.
Yeah. The concept for it and everything. Yep.
I'm gonna wait a few weeks for Destiny 2 to come out and see if it's a full game. I'm not gonna buy half a game. I'm gonna save my money. I'm gonna stick to my principles.
I waited. I haven't bought the pre-order.
Yeah.
I'm just trying the beta because it is open beta right now.
Right.
So if you do want to try it, you still can try it for free.
And if you're gonna do that, get in on it now because
it ends tomorrow.
No, it ends Sunday.
The second. Yeah.
Oh, really? It's that long?
Because the last day of it, if it's anything like the PS4 beta, we will see the farm, which is the new social space, and it is fucking awesome. If you've ever wanted to play soccer in Destiny, you can now.
Maybe I'll get in on some streams with you guys.
Yeah, I would
open beta.
I'd try it because it is, like I said, I haven't paid for it and I've been playing it. It's
PvP is fun. It's still broken, but it's less broken than Destiny 1.
They still got the gunplay just right, like they did in the original.
But especially on computer, they've translated that way better than I expected them to.
The port is perfect.
Like it's...
Wait, hold on. Did you guys ever freeze every now and again?
No.
My frame rate just jumped from like 60 to like probably something around like 20 every so often.
It might just be my machine then, because like I was running at a smooth 70 to 144, and then all of a sudden I would just like freeze out of nowhere, and then I'd jump back in.
I mean, it sounds more like your internet.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be either that or server issue.
I left it capped at 60 for the most part, and I never had an issue. And then also leaving it uncapped, I haven't had an issue so far like that. Still, it's smooth. Yeah, it is way smoother than I ever expected them to, because I mean, to be honest, it's been a while since Activision's done a really great, like Black Ops 3 did a really decent PC port. But outside of that, it's like
it's been bad.
Well, it hasn't been bad, but it's not been really good.
Right.
Like loading this, it feels like Overwatch. It feels like CS:GO. Like it feels that smooth and responsive. Of you put your mouse cursor there, your gun is
You're gonna be there. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm not encouraging people to break their pre-ordering morals and ethics, but I did.
And you don't have to go in blind. Beta's open to anyone that wants it. Beta's open to anyone that has the fucking Blizzard app.
Yep, it's a completely open beta.
Yep, you don't gotta pay for shit. If you like it, go ahead.
I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much faith in this concept, but my personal train of thought is that if it's a game that Blizzard would actually take on, then you better believe it's a whole game.
The only scary thing with that is it's not Blizzard though.
It's still Bungie, right?
But well, no, it's Activision.
Oh yeah, right.
It is Bungie, but it's been Activision Blizzard since I can't remember the year, but Wrath of the Lich King.
Yeah.
So man, just go to blizzard.net or whatever it is, and download it.
So I
wait,
do think
they aren't at battle.net anymore.
No,
no, they changed it back.
The rumor is
it's going back
to that because I know so many people. Yeah, because so many people were just like, really,
dude, the nostalgia.
Like, really?
The nostalgia's all there, man.
Like it's been battle.net since 2000, before 2000, and everyone's just like, what?
On the topic of video games, also the Humble Jumbo Bundle 9 just came out, and it has a shit ton of good games. It has the Warhammer, the End Times Vermintide.
Yeah, that's actually good.
I've been looking at that for a while.
It's like just a multiplayer hack and slash horde game.
It gets
Samaros
great reviews.
3, which I think is just an RPG, but the game that I'm most excited about, Human Fall Flat. It's like have you guys ever seen Gang Beasts?
Yeah.
Where they run around and they like grab and throw? It's like that, except more of a platforming puzzle.
Wait, Infested Planet looks really fun too.
Okay.
True. Yeah.
Because Gang Beast was fun just for dicking around basically with friends and just being assholes.
And I don't know what this more in 5 days, 15 hours is. If you get more, if you purchase it in 5 days and 15 hours, or if it'll send it to you in 5 days or 15 hours. But
no, that means they're working out more to release. But if I remember right, from the last time I bought one, if you bought one, you will still get it if you paid over whatever cap is that they're adding on to it.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
But it's if you buy the bundle, you bought the bundle. They might release more in the bundle, but you still get it because you bought the bundle.
Yeah.
And for people not familiar with Humble Bundle, the longer the bundle is active, the higher the average price will go.
Yeah.
So the earlier you buy it, the cheaper it will be.
I remember the first Humble Bundle I bought was the one that had Amnesia, Bastion, and one other really good game on it. But it was like, it just sold it for me.
Transistor?
No. This was years back.
I don't even think Transistor was out.
No, it wasn't. It was years back. It was when Bastion was released.
I will say too, the other cool thing about Humble Bundle is you can choose to donate part of the proceeds to a charity of your choice.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool.
And none of the money has to go to Humble Bundle. You can
Exactly.
adjust the sliders.
Yeah.
You can pay the developers, pay a charity, or you
Right.
can just pay a charity, drop the
The
developers
developer slider, yeah.
Yeah.
The other cool thing they do is they have their own monthly subscription for $12.
Yeah.
But it's actually really solid.
Lots of shit
Yeah.
for that. Lots of
I like
games for that.
one, too.
Over the entire time they've been doing that, I think you pay $12. The average price, last I averaged it out, because I did a spreadsheet before I bought it, of finding out, like, okay, what can I expect from this? I believe the average came out to about $120 worth of current Steam pricing for when it came out.
Yeah, it was...
They give you that pricing. It's sometimes like $200, $300.
Yeah. Oh man, and they're fucking they're software bundles.
The software bundles are dope.
I bought one of those, but the August 2017 Humble Bundle was $262 worth.
Yeah. Basically gonna be wrapping it up here. Last thing I wanted to say about just going back to Destiny for a second. Just one thing that anyone who played Destiny 1 would really be hyped on for Destiny 2. No more Grimoire. All the lore is actually in-game. So you don't have to fucking look at the fucking side app, side website, log into Bungie to fucking read the fucking lore of the game. It's in the game now.
Yeah, you can also have voice chat in the game, and you can there's actually a fucking party system built in the game, finally.
The in-game voice chat is...
It's trash.
Oh, it's trash.
But it's there.
There.
And they'll probably fix that.
I hope so.
I hope so, because, oh my god, it was bad.
Is Peter Dinklage still the...
Yes. Yes.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You didn't hear it in the fucking mission?
I didn't have my headphones on.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome. I was so sad when he didn't do the voice acting for the later expansions.
Wait. Peter Dinklage is not.
I was gonna say, are you sure? Because when we first started playing, I had Game of Thrones blasting.
Yeah,
and you could hear it, so
it's not Peter Dinklage. It's the same guy that was that
did the expansion.
Which honestly, I think he fits better as the Ghost.
No, you know what? I was already used to
Dinklebot.
Yeah.
No, I fucking was completely mishearing you.
All I'm saying is, dude, it impressed me.
Yeah.
I did not expect it to impress me. I was like, I had a small amount of hope, but based off of the first one, I'm still a little salty on the first one. So like, I'm still having that amount of like playing through the beta. I'm kind of excited. It's actually well made, which is a lot more than I was expecting based off of initial. I thought it was going to take them a bit. This game is going to die or live based off of the exact same reason the first one did. It's got to come out with the content.
I must have put 2,000 to 4,000 hours in Destiny 1.
Oh, easy.
As much as I was disappointed in it, which puts us at like $60 divided by, we'll say 3,000 hours. That is 2 cents an hour worth of my enjoyment. Like,
also, when did Fear get promoted in the Discord?
last night.
Yeah, last
Oh
night.
shit.
Because apparently we're not responsible enough for the power.
Yeah.
But Fear is.
He's an adult.
He is an adult. But anyway,
But Flavour Root Beer is the best.
Flavour Root Beer is best. Destiny 2 beta is fun. And that is pretty much all we've got. You guys got anything else you want to say before we start closing this shit up?
How about that Hadley, though?
Bryson, hit us up with them Hadleys, though.
Yo, Bryson, hit us up with them Hadleys.
But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap for tonight. Actually, a pretty long show tonight for us. We usually are close
My bad.
to. No, I mean it was a good show. We had a lot of content coming out tonight, and it was actually primarily vape related, which is interesting. We've been we've been doing a lot of these shows where it's been a pretty 50-50 split on the content.
It's probably going to be like that for most of the month, though, to be honest.
College football this week. Ooh.
Yeah.
Colt, what time is shit show tomorrow?
Shit show tomorrow will be at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific.
And what comes on Friday?
What comes on Friday is
Ooh.
we are starting the actual campaign of Homebrew now. We have finished the introductory course, I guess we'll call it. The appetizer.
The appetizer.
And we will be starting the actual campaign that I've written out.
Very excited to be a part of that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are you gonna be a little more animated this time, and not just talk like this the whole time?
Yes.
Well, wait, Colt, are you DMing?
Yeah, he's DMing.
Yeah. Okay. Don't. Your job is to barely say anything.
They're talking about my character.
No,
Cocane's bad at RPing.
Oh, okay. What I just meant is
still have to RP like that. There's.
Oh yeah, but not a lot. Okay, the best DMs I've ever had have been the ones who are able to say the fewest.
That's not necessarily true, though.
Nah, dude, being able to actually personify the NPCs,
right?
Make them feel real,
right? But what I mean by that is, like, to me, the best DMs I've ever had were the ones who were able to do that. Like, that is what you're trying to sell. That's the role. But the point is, like, the best ones were they could convey that message, and then the rest is taken up by the group talking.
Right, exactly. They let the group do their part.
There's a difference between setting the tone and giving people an accurate description of where they're at versus railroading their character.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not getting into a whole fucking conversation on what makes a good DM. We'll talk about that on the fucking homebrew.
Like, Colt's a good DM. I'm just saying, like, for me, it was always one of the, like, it's like that.
You can always show up and play.
True. We'll Fridays. We'll see.
But anyway,
Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 Pacific.
We'll see.
We're gonna get more. We're gonna get more regular with them hours, right?
Yeah, we are.
But anyway, let's close this shit out. Thank you, Bryson and the Flavour crew once more. You guys are killing it. These fucking 6 initial flavors are banging. I am hoping that the remaining 22 or whatever it's supposed to be are going to be just as good, if not better. I'm sure there's going to be a few in there that aren't amazing, but I have high hopes. Next week, go ahead.
I was gonna no. It's the point's already been made.
All right.
Cocane's gonna lose.
Oh God.
Yeah, this Sunday or what? Monday. This Monday on Noted.
Wait, I thought it was on Mixed Life. No, that's the other one. That's the other one. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Monday, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, this Monday on Noted. Be sure to check out the old fucking judging for the 1v1 against me and Conrad. I probably won't be on. I don't know how they're even doing that, if they're gonna bring us on or not. But I won't. I'll be in chat or something maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I'm probably gonna be streaming, so I won't even be there to fucking see what happens. So I'll be streaming. Maybe I'll hop in there to see what's up. But yeah, that's it.
Well, hey, Cocaine.
What do you want?
What have you been listening to?
Dude, I had something and I forgot it. That's why I was trying to avoid it.
Okay.
I had
Well,
one.
see, I had something a couple of weeks ago, and then my laptop died, and I was trying desperately to come back on my phone just to be able to say it.
Well, what was it?
Hold on Caulfield.
Oh, nice.
Check out Hold on Caulfield.
Nice.
They have an EP. It's amazing. Well, it's not super amazing, but like the first 2 songs, holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
The third song's a little bit weaker, quite a bit weaker in my opinion. But the first 2,
that was it.
Holy shit, yeah.
The one I found for this week was an album by a band called Arrows in Her. And the album is called It Tired Me All the Same. It's fucking cool.
That's not suggestive in the least.
Yeah, right.
Wait, Cookin, do you also know Narrow Arrows?
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah. Yeah. They're good too. Sorry.
I'm not even gonna bother with Josh or Colt about what they want to listen to because Colt's gonna say Train, and
No, actually, I've been having the Fray craving.
oh Lord,
They make decent music.
I was gonna say go listen to the Transistor soundtrack.
That too.
good call. Okay.
Or
Ashley
how about
Barrett
this?
and Dan Bjorn or whatever his name is. So fucking good.
It's a great soundtrack.
What is it? They sing Oceans. They had the actress for Arya Stark in one of their music videos. 1 second, let me look it up.
Colt, you actually met like a band called Six Gallery.
Seafret.
Never
I've
heard
been
of
listening to Seafret. They're like British indie.
them.
Okay.
Okay.
I will say, whatever you do, if you value your eyes, your ears, and your time, don't watch Katy Perry's Swish Swish.
Yo,
music
God,
video.
yeah. Why would you do that?
It's real bad.
Yeah.
Dude, she's not even attractive anymore.
Oh, and that new.
Yeah,
Oh, and
The music video though, real bad.
that new Taylor Swift song. It's not good. I was really disappointed. I wanted it to be good, and it was bad.
I mean, at least it's not, hey, what memes can we forcibly shove in this video?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. But
Okay,
anyway,
if you're a pop singer and you have to resort to putting
memes?
shooting stars
Yeah.
in your video, if you randomly have to break out in your music video to shooting stars,
you got a problem.
Ouch.
All right, boys. I'm gonna get out of here because it's already past midnight, and I want to chill and go to bed. So, to everybody, as always, thank you for hopping over to YouTube this time to hang out with us because Twitch was down. Next week, as long as everything goes as according to plan, we'll be back on Twitch. So be sure to drop a follow at www.twitch.tv/theblendpodcast. But blend is spelled BLND. You know how it goes. Go over to The Real Skittles on Twitch because that is where we do the Homebrew podcast. That is where Skittles, a.k.a. Colt, a.k.a. Caillou, likes to stream while he's streaming. So go drop a follow.
Shit show.
Yeah, does the shit show there as well. Drop a follow that way. I'm not going to promo Josh because Josh hasn't streamed in 10 years. And Jerry, you can't do anything until you get to your new place. So
Yeah, I did stuff in my old place, and I'll do stuff in my new place, but yeah.
Always go to www.twitch.tv/MatthewCasanda and support my stream because I'm broke and need money. So
No, Josh. See, what has to happen is Josh actually has to start streaming again. So he's got to start streaming so he can get a sub button.
Yep.
No,
Well, he's got it. He's got it.
Oh, you have a sub button? So you have to stream so you can join both of these two people and have me as your first sub.
Yeah, there you go. Also, Josh, you do need to stream because if you don't, then Twitch is going to charge you money because you got affiliate and you don't make money.
I don't believe that.
No.
It's in the clause if you became affiliate.
That I owe them money.
I don't know how it actually works, but you have to pull in like $100 of revenue in your first year of being an affiliate or something, or I don't know how it actually goes. I think if you don't, you owe them like $10.
Oh, fuck that. I'll pay the $10.
Yeah. It's just like
I've bought stupider shit.
Right. Everybody that got affiliated didn't even realize that. They're like, oh my god, I got affiliated, and then like there was like a thing on r/Twitch, and they were like, hey, if you're an affiliate, make sure you actually stream and try to build up some revenue, or else you have to pay Twitch money because you are an affiliate, and if you didn't make $100 in a year, they're gonna charge you.
Whatever.
But anyway,
I'll do it sooner or later.
Yeah, you got time, and you'll get back to streaming. You're good at what you do. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for supporting the show, as always. Thank you to Flavour once again. Thank you to Colt for hopping in and helping us out tonight. Check out the shit show tomorrow. Check out the D&D Homebrew podcast on Friday. And as always, thank you to my beautiful co-hosts. It was great having you back on here, Josh. Miss you every week you ain't here. And Jerry, you and I hold this fort down as we always do. We're the dads of Blend, and we're the two gay dads, and Josh is our baby. And tonight
I'm too young to be a father already. Kill me.
And tonight it's 3 dads and a baby, if you know what I'm saying. So that's all I got. We'll be back next Monday on Twitch. So drop a follow at the Blend Podcast. And
Wednesday.
Did I say Monday again?
Yep.
I'm so used to fucking beginner blending. Jesus fuck.
Dude.
I'm signing off.
Yeah. Next Wednesday we'll be back on Twitch. And
Don't be afraid to fuck up.
that's all I got. So you fucked me up, Jerry. I hate you. I'm gonna fucking find you and kill you.
Hey, we know where each other live.
All right, here we go.
We're the gay
well,
dads.
you know where I live. I don't know where you live.
You got my address.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm not gonna fucking drive. So every week we end the same way, and we're gonna end this week the same as always. Shut the fuck up. Keep mixing. Don't be afraid to fuck up, and keep being a goddamn piece of shit.
Hey, kill him. Got their dumbasses.
Fuck you. Good night, everybody.
Love you.
Yeah, boy.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, boy.